All right, so today we're diving deep into trading psychology.
Sounds intense.
Yeah, and our listener is really looking to up their trading game.
Of course, always looking for an edge, right?
Exactly, and the interesting thing is all these sources we're looking at, they all agree on one thing.
Oh, and what's that?
Your mind is just as important as the markets.
Makes sense when you think about it.
Yeah, you got to master both, to really succeed.
So we're talking like the mind-body connection and all that.
Yeah, exactly. Like how to tap into that to make better decisions when you're trading.
Interesting, because most people just focus on like the charts and the data.
Right, but emotions, they can totally mess with your trades.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Fear and greed can really take over.
Definitely. And these sources, they're saying if you can understand and even use those emotions.
You can turn them into an advantage.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What else do these sources say?
Well, one jumped right into the pre-market routine.
Like what you do before the market even opens.
Yeah, they suggest reviewing charts and doing some deep breathing.
Huh, I never really thought about that.
I know, right? Kind of makes you wonder, though, like, wouldn't that make you miss unexpected opportunities? If you're stuck in a routine.
I think it's less about being rigid and more about starting with intention,
Right, so like a mindset thing.
Exactly. Think of it like an athlete warming up before a game.
Oh, I see.
They have to prep their bodies, right? Well, we got to prep our minds for the trading day.
So then when something unexpected pops up, you're ready.
Yeah, you can approach it calmly, strategically.
Instead of just reacting all emotional.
Exactly. Being proactive, not reactive.
That's a good way to put it.
So what else did you find in these sources?
Well, another one goes deep on FOMO.
Oh, the fear of missing out.
Yep, we've all been there, right?
Oh, absolutely. That feeling when a stock starts taking off and you just got to get in on it.
Even if it doesn't fit your strategy at all.
Yeah, been there, done that, lost money on that t-shirt. Huh.
Well, get this. One of the sources suggests setting a 1-minute timer when you feel that FOMO hitting.
Seriously? 1 minute?
It seems kind of short, right? Especially in a fast market.
Yeah, wouldn't you risk missing out on potential gains?
That's what I thought. But they're saying it's not about ignoring the opportunity.
It's about pausing before you jump in headfirst.
Right, like a circuit breaker for your emotions.
So you can think more clearly.
Yeah, that 1 minute gives you time to ask yourself, is this really a good trade for me?
Yeah.
Or am I just freaking out?
Like that. It's like hitting the pause button on your emotions.
Exactly. And sometimes, that FOMO feeling, it's almost physical.
Oh, yeah. Your heart starts racing. You get all tense.
It's like your body's trying to tell you something.
Speaking of which, have you ever noticed how your body feels before you make a good trade versus a bad one?
Now that you mention it, yeah, I think I have.
It's amazing how much our bodies can reveal about our decision-making if we just pay attention.
What do you mean?
Well, think about those physical sensations, like a racing heart, tense muscles, even butterflies in your stomach.
Yeah, I definitely get those.
Those are signals from your subconscious reflecting how confident or uncertain you really are about a trade.
Oh, wow. So it's like our body knows before our mind does.
In a way, yeah, it's tapping into our intuition, our gut feeling.
So how can we use this to our advantage? Like, how do we make sense of these signals?
The key is to start recognizing the patterns.
What do you mean?
Think back to some of your best trades.
The ones that really worked out.
Exactly. How did your body feel right before you entered the market?
Now that I think about it, I was pretty calm, focused.
Right. And now compare that to some of your not-so-great trades.
The ones I probably should have avoided.
Were you feeling anxious? Impatient? Maybe even a little overconfident?
Yeah, definitely more stressed and rushed.
See, there's a connection there. By tuning into these physical cues, you become more aware of your emotional state.
And that helps you make more rational decisions.
Exactly. You can avoid those impulsive trades driven by fear or greed.
It's like having an early warning system built right into your body.
Exactly. And that brings us to another interesting concept from the sources. The feedback loop.
Oh, yeah. One of them was really big on documenting your physical and emotional state before each trade.
It sounds a bit like keeping a trading journal, but with an extra layer of self-awareness.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
It's all about connecting your mind, body, and trading results.
So how would that work in practice?
Imagine, after each trade, you jot down a few quick notes. Things like feeling calm and confident, or my stomach was in knots, felt rushed.
Okay, so you're basically tracking your emotions alongside the trade itself.
Precisely. And over time, you'll start to see patterns emerge.
You might notice that certain emotional states lead to better or worse results.
Exactly. Like you might find that when you're feeling tense and hurried, your trades tend to be less successful.
And then you can use that awareness to adjust your approach.
Exactly. So the next time you feel that tension building, you might step away from the computer for a few minutes.
Take a breather, do some deep breathing, maybe go for a quick walk.
Exactly. Anything to break that negative pattern and regain your composure.
So it's not just about documenting, it's about learning and improving.
Exactly. That's the power of this feedback loop. It helps you refine your trading intuition, make it sharper, more reliable.
It's like our body becomes another trading indicator, one that's personalized and always there.
I love that analogy. It's so true. We often get caught up in the technicals, the charts, the indicators, but we forget the most powerful tool.
Ourselves.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Tuning into your body's signals, understanding your emotional tendencies, that's what separates the consistently successful traders from the rest.
It's like the secret sauce, the X factor.
It's not about eliminating emotions altogether,
It's about understanding and working with them.
so they don't sabotage your trading.
All right, so to sum it all up, create a pre-market routine to get in the right headspace.
Use that 1-minute timer to fight off FOMO when it strikes.
And pay attention to those subtle but powerful signals your body's sending you.
Because sometimes your biggest trading edge isn't a fancy indicator or a complicated algorithm.
It's as simple and as profound as understanding yourself a little bit better.
Think about that as you continue your trading journey.
Some great food for thought for our listener as we wrap up today's deep dive.
Absolutely. Until next time.
See?